Hi everyone, I'm Sarah Shoemaker, and I'm the instructor for this class. Now, usually on the first day of class, I spend about 20 to 30 minutes going through my syllabus, but this can be really boring, sometimes repetitive, and a lot of times students are so overwhelmed at the beginning of school that they forget what I even said. So I thought, I'll make a video. It'll be short and sweet, and people can rewatch it if they miss class or if they forget what I went over. So a little introduction of myself. Again, I'm Sarah Shoemaker. I live in Saranac Lake. I moved here in 2009, but I'm originally from Atlanta, Georgia, believe it or not. So still acclimating to these winter weather. A little about my academic background. My background is in biology, more specifically in molecular cell biology, which means that my main interest in all the courses I teach is how that subject matter relates back to how our bodies function on a basic cellular level. So now time for the syllabus. Although I'm making this cute and clever video, I still intend for you to actually read the syllabus, so please do that. But here are some highlights from this several-page document. First page has some basic information, things like class details, the required textbook and materials, my office hours, and my contact information can all be found here. If you need me, please email me. It has my phone number there, but I don't answer my phone, so don't call me. The second page has more of an explanation of the course content and also of student responsibilities. So, student responsibilities. This is college, which means that your academic success is your responsibility. I'm not your high school teacher. I'm not your mom. No one here is going to trail you down and hound you to get your work done or to study for your tests. So that's really on you, which is a difficult thing for people to adjust to in college. So you're responsible for studying, you're responsible for getting your butt out of bed and getting to class on time. You're responsible for keeping track of due dates and test dates. A lot of instructors won't remind you. You have to keep track of that using your calendar. And finally, if you're struggling, you are responsible for asking for help. And you can ask your instructor, you can ask friends and classmates, but you can also go to the Learning Assistance Center or the LAC. There's one on all 3 campuses, and you can sign up for a tutor or a study group. It's a really great resource. My advice is to go there now at the beginning of the semester so that you can get a study group or a tutor going before you're struggling. That way you can get ahead before you fall behind. Other items that are important. Internet access. Make sure that you have regular access to email and to the internet. If you don't have those things at home, you will need to find time during your week at school through a computer lab or the library in order to check your email, and also for some of my courses and other courses you may have online homework that you need to get done. So internet access is key in college. Another thing that's important that's addressed in the syllabus is academic integrity. I take it very seriously. So cheating and plagiarism are not tolerated, and they're grounds for immediate failure of my courses. Additionally, I have my attendance policy is outlined in the syllabus. Each instructor is going to have their own attendance policy. All instructors here at North Country have one, but they are all slightly different. So you need to make sure that you familiarize yourself with the different attendance policies of your different instructors. Mine is as follows. There are no excused absences. So every student will have 3 free absences. They can be, because you're sick, your kid is sick, your car won't start, your alarm didn't go off, whatever. It doesn't matter. You have 3 free absences. Beyond that, I start deducting grade points from your final grade. So for example, if a student were to have 5 absences in a semester, those first 3 are considered free, but these 2 will result in 2 grade points lost from the final grade. So it's important that you are here. It's also important that you are on time for class, because tardies will also count towards your attendance. 2 tardies equals 1 absence, so be here, be on time. More importantly, if you're not here or you're not on time, you might miss a test or a quiz. And there are no makeup tests or quizzes in my classes. So I'll say that again. There are no makeup tests or quizzes. You can't miss any. Well, that's a lie. My grading policy allows you to miss one per semester, and we'll talk more about that in class. And it's also detailed in the syllabus. But you can't take a makeup test. So if you miss a test, you can't take it later that week. You'll have to refer to my grading policy to see how you can miss one, but there are no makeups. So attendance is particularly important on test and quiz days. Lastly, a little bit about classroom etiquette. So it's all about respect, really, all of my classroom etiquette policies. Respect for me, but more importantly, respect for your classmates and for the learning environment in our classroom. So things like make sure you silence your cell phone and put it away. It's distracting if you're texting or playing on your phone during class, not just for me, but for the students around you. Also, try not to get up and go to the bathroom or go get a drink of water or go blow your nose if you don't have to. Try to do those things before or after class because, again, it can be very disruptive to be constantly getting up and going out and back and forth. On a final note about respect, I do ask, even though I don't have any excused absences, that if you are absent for class or if you came in late that day, that you just let me know why or that you send me an email to let me know you're not going to be there. It's just a sign of respect and it's considerate. So I do ask that you do that. Also, I tend to worry. So I want to make sure that you're safe and well and that you're going to be coming back to class and returning to class. So if you can't be here, if you miss class, please let me know within 24 hours or if you can, more in advance of that absence by email. And the last thing at the end of the syllabus is I do have a list of study tips for each of my classes, so make sure you check that out also. That's all. Thanks for watching.